Hey, everybody. It's Farm Girl Scavenger. Whoop. Yep, finally got my act together, and I'm going to try to do this one more time. So, it is Monday, Cyber Monday to be exact, and I am getting ready. I've pulled all my orders. I'm going to do this video as quickly as I can, which, yeah, get the violins out. We already know it's not going to be quick. Of the orders that I'm pulling to ship this morning, there were 34. There's now 35 and maybe a 36th one coming in. I don't know if those two will get well, one of them is. But from November 28th, I had one. So I had one order on Friday, and then one order Friday after I did my shipping for Friday, and all of the rest of these are Saturday, Sunday, and a couple this morning, but most of them were yesterday and today. I have been running a sale in my store, and if you aren't, then maybe you're making sales, maybe you're not, but it is. Friday was Black Friday, Thursday was Thanksgiving. So anyway, needless to say, I have a total of 34 orders going out on this sheet. This is my packing sheet, and for a total of $1,404.68. That includes shipping. That's gross. So shipping, tax, anything that they paid. I had 24 of my orders were sold via promoted listings, so 10 of them weren't. And the best part about that is my most expensive orders were not sold via promoted listings. So woohoo! Or my most expensive items, I should say. So let's get jiggy with this and see what sold. And I'll try to remember the prices and where I got them. First thing that sold was this pack of 3 Tiki fiberglass replacement torch wicks. I picked up at an estate sale for 25 cents. They sold for $13.50 all in. All in means shipping, taxes, whatever they had to pay. Okay, so that is number one. Number two, I've had this for a long time, so I was happy to see somebody buy it for their little one. It is called the VTech Interactive Little Critters Musical Beads Talking Singing Light Up Toy Cow. I've had this for an extremely long time, and so somebody offered me $5, and I was like, sure, what the heck. So they are $11.08 all in on that. The next thing is this Testors. Sorry, you see that? Testors Primary Colors acrylic paint set. So this you would use for models. I paid, oh, this was free, by the way. I paid 25 cents for this at an estate sale, and it sold for $24.49 all in. The next thing, I'm so happy to get rid of this. I don't know why I ever grabbed it. It's one of those zoomies, and it's supposed to be a Zoom Marvel Disney Spider Woman. I mean, how do you take a picture of this thing? Who wants this? What was wrong with me for buying it? I don't know, but it finally sold. $17.43 all in on shipping for that, and I think I paid 10 cents for it at a yard sale. Sucka, can we say sucka? Okay, the next thing that sold was well, maybe I shouldn't tell you this. This is NYC lip gloss, liquid. I don't know how well you can see that. Liquid lip shine, and it's backwards because I have the camera going backwards. So I paid a quarter piece for these. They sold for $21.12 all in. And I have a lot of NYC because there is a liquidation place near me that got almost all of CVS's inventory when they quit carrying NYC. Anyway, so that I paid 50 cents for that there, $21.12 all in on that. The next thing, this is something that did not sell on promoted listings. This is huge. See that? It is a service manual for a Mercedes-Benz OEM original Mercedes-Benz service manual, chassis body 201. I went to an estate sale. Well, I go to them all the time, but this was not this last summer, the summer before, I believe. And Chaz from Side Hustle Pros and Jake from Portland Pickers, they were on vacation, but there was some stuff there they wanted, so I ended up bidding and got them. I got this service manual there and about 2 boxes of other service manuals. Porsche, Rolls-Royce, I think a Jaguar. I still have a couple of the Jaguar ones left. I sold one here not too recently. I paid like maybe a quarter, no, I don't even pay that. What did I write here? 5 cents. They were getting ready to start the auction and they wanted this stuff gone. And so what they do is on the 3rd day of the estate sale, they just go through the house, the barns, the shop, everything, and they auction things off room by room by room or table by table by table. And so I just loaded up on all the manuals that they didn't have, and this was one of them. And so this sold for $99.09. So that was a $99.04 profit. Of course, I have to pay my fees. Of course, I have to pay taxes. But anyway, if you want to look at it, take your cost of goods out of that $99.09. They are $112.01 all in because it can ship media mail, so that's cheaper shipping on that kind of stuff. I should probably say this because it's not going to be on. This is the one that sold while I was pulling and packing. It's a McCall's pattern. I just picked this up at an estate sale a couple weekends ago. I don't think I paid more than 5 cents for it. I don't even know that I paid anything for it. She just bundled everything together. There were 2 things that she really wanted me to pay for, and the rest of it she just wanted gone. And that was part of that. So this sold for $9.99. Can't look and tell you exactly. It was 14 something all in. So $9.99 plus 9, 10, 11. I'm going to count on my fingers. Pardon me for a minute. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, $14.50 all in. Yes, some of us still use our fingers, and I have to. I think about it. I use my toes too. All right. Side note. Let's see. We get to turn a page. Ooh, the excitement goes on. The next thing I sold was, where is it? It's hiding. Emily, my granddaughter, and I, we were on our way to my aunt's house in Battleground, which is a city nearby here. And we saw this sign for a yard sale. It's a Thursday afternoon. And I'm like, what? And so I look at her, I said, should we go? Mind you, we still have stuff in the back from the last sale. I'm really sorry about that light. I tried to, let's see. There, how's that? That's better. Anyway, squirrel. So we went to this yard sale, and the lady was like, she'd had it. She was done. It was Thursday. It was a half an hour till it was going to be over. She was already packing stuff up in her car, and she loaded me up. And for 20 bucks, I just got a huge tub of Memory Mates and crafting stuff, Xbox One games, video games, you name it. At 20 bucks, we loaded up the back of the car. So this is a combination of, I just called it a crafter's lots of making memories. It's tag maker rings, cork tags, and craft paper. And I sold this for dirt cheap because I could care less, and somebody needs it. Somebody needs it in their life, right? So that part did not print out. I am free pretty much into that one, or we'll just say 5 cents. It sold for $8 plus shipping, $15.75 all in. The next item that sold is something that I probably shouldn't talk about, but it did. This is a set of Yves Saint Laurent, because we know I can say that. Opium. It's all brand new, never been used. I had that on my sale, so I didn't get for it what it's technically worth, because it is vintage. It is brand new. It's got the little cloth thingy. I could have sold them separately, but sayonara, I say. I got $72 for that plus shipping. They are $85.56 all in, and it was free. That 4-letter F word, you have to be careful with it. This is a family channel when I'm behaving myself. So there you go. That was free. $72. Here's another free item. I was going to throw this away. My friend brought over, she came over to get some quince and no, she didn't get quince. What did she get? She got plums and figs. And she brought me a bunch of, she's Department 56, Christmas Village, all that stuff. She brought me a bunch of stuff. And I think she brought me this. And it's plastic, it's resin. But I looked at the bottom. I hate music boxes. This thing rocks back and forth. It's almost cute enough to not make me vomit, but it's I'm being stalked by Pinky in the Brain. Anyway, this thing was free. It is a Ginny animated rocking horse music box, vintage, 1992. It's a year younger than my youngest son. It's 28 years old. It's amazing what they can do with plastic in China. Yep. Anyway, they are $27.41 all in. It sold for $16.73, and it's really just going up the freeway about an hour and a half from me. It's going to Chehalis, Washington. This is my other larger sale, and this is a doozy. And I bought this just before COVID shut us all down. Paid about $5, if that. I don't even think I paid $5 for it. This is Heritage Village Collection. It's a retired piece. Department 656, Little Town of Bethlehem series, set of 12, hand-painted porcelain. I'm not opening it up. I didn't even open it up to take pictures. I took the cover off, and the reason I didn't take all the stuff out is because it's never been used. You heard me. Somebody paid buku dollars for that. They sat it on the shelf in their garage. Don't look at the things on the shelves in my garage. Focus on the wrinkles. Don't look at the stuff behind me. Anyway, and so I bought it, and I listed it, and it went on my sale. Should I have put the prices up? I don't know. I don't really care. I sold it for $164.99. Mine was the only one on there that was brand new, had never been taken out. They are $220.99 all in, and that did not sell on promoted listings. So woot woot for me. Okay, the next thing I sold was this lot of 10 bottles of Spectra Tex airbrush ready 2-ounce bottles in metallics. And I bought them at the same estate sale that I bought this paint at for, what did I pay for them? 25 cents. And they sold for $38.49. They are $46.24 all in for that. Can't beat that. I guess you could, but I'm not going to. The next item that sold, unfortunately, what the heck did I do with it? I just had it right here. You're just gonna have to use your imagination. This is a set of 7 Miracle Blade 3, a carving knife, a chop and scoop, a fillet knife, and 4 steak knives that I bought at an estate sale in Longview. I paid $2 for all of them. That's paying up for me, but I know they sell. And they sold for $20.58 on sale. They're going international, so they are $40.58 all in for shipping. eBay. I use Pirate Ship for all my international. If you know me, then you already know that, and I don't even need to go any further than that. All right, these two jokers right here, see them? Pinky and the brain. I did an Instagram post a while back when I got those. It's been a while. And they're very highly sought after. The thing is that these guys were at the bins and they looked like poop. They're in their original boxes. The boxes are tortured. Can you see? I mean, I scrubbed these boxes. I took them out. I washed them. They were filthy. They were gross. I put them back in. I taped up the boxes in a couple of areas. There were sold comps for ones in good condition for around $150 when I listed these. I had them listed for, it doesn't say here, must have been about $150 because I price my items up about 30% so that I can run a sale. And so if they're priced up 30% and I run a 40% off sale, then they're getting 10% off. Anyway, I had these priced up, but I was running a 50% off sale for the weekend. So they sold for $72.46. They are $112.46 all in with the shipping on those. Kind of sad to see those two go. They remind me of my kids' youth. Does that make me old? Next thing that sold, you know, when you get those messages from your customers and it just makes you feel like you're doing something right. This is a vintage, I'm not taking it out of the wrapper, Lee Sports men's purple and yellow Washington Huskies crew neck sweatshirt, 2XL. Anyway, a guy made me an offer. He didn't give me a sob story or anything. He just told me that's all. You know, with everything that was going on, he just got back to work. He said he'd been watching it since I listed it, and he'd seen that it had relisted twice. So I've had it listed for more than 60 days because it's just barely that, though, because every 30 days your listings renew. Anyway, so I was like, I paid, what did I pay for that sucker? 50 cents. It's like, sure, I'll take 50 cents. I'll take $30 for it. Who wouldn't? What the heck? So I didn't realize it until I went to print my shipping stuff out this morning. He says to me, okay, get your tissues out, all you softies. Cue in the music, which isn't going to happen, but just pretend a violin, softly crying music in the background. Thank you for the discount. Made my Christmas, especially after a lackluster Black Friday yesterday. Saw it's been listed a few times already, but didn't want to insult you with what I could afford earlier. Looked at your other items. A lot of books. Nice to see everything clear, as in my listings. Let's see. I lost my place. Nice to see everything clear, well lit with my chicken heat lamp. Wah, wah, wah. And centered. Something a lot of sellers forget about. This is a buyer. Are you listening to his words? Shows some pride and professionalism. No hurry on forwarding, as in shipping it to him. Have a good December holiday, whatever you celebrate, and a better new year for all of us. So there you go. Do I use a white background? Nope, I don't. Did I buy all the lights that all the other big YouTubers and everybody's telling you to buy? Nope, I don't. I just did buy a ring light. I like it. It's cool, but it doesn't, I guess I'm so used to the way I'd take my hat off, but you guys would all die laughing and you'd never finish the video. It's cold here. Anyway, needless to say, it's nice to get messages like that, but take note of what he said. Nice to see everything clear, well lit and centered, something a lot of sellers forget about. Be consistent. If you're going to take your pictures on your bed, be consistent in how you take them on your bed. If you're taking them on the floor, be consistent about how you're taking them on the floor. Have the same background all the time if you can. The only things that I don't have the same background on are things that are so big that I can't do it in my house because I have a setup that I've built for myself. So other than that, those things are taken consistently in the same place outside. And then my older listings from when I first started, which quite a few have sold this weekend, so I don't really have a lot of stuff with older backgrounds. And I could care less because I just am of the belief, list it and forget it. So let's move on. Take care of how you set your stuff up and be consistent. That's the hardest part. Be consistent in your listing, be consistent in your sourcing, be consistent in your shipping, be consistent in how you take your pictures. And don't worry about the white background and don't worry about all the other stuff that everybody says. If you go on Google and look at things, you will see all different kinds of backgrounds. So yes, it pulls through without the white. If you're selling on Amazon and cross-posting and doing stuff like that, then you probably need a white background, because if you're cross-posting and you're selling merchant fulfilled on Amazon because you are selling it from home and you don't want to ship it in, and you're selling that same item you've got cross-posted, then you need to have it on a white background, so you might as well do the white background. I don't sell on Amazon. I might start selling books here soon because I have a lot, more than you'll ever know. But, all right, soapbox. That was my soapbox. What sold next? Guitar Hero 3 Legends. This is Guitar Hero 3. Legends of Rock Warriors and Aerosmith Nintendo Wii. This is a lot. I put these together. This is a lot of 2. They sold for $25. They are $33.81 all in. Those were like, we didn't have a Wii, so those didn't come from my son. What did I say here? I paid 10 cents a piece. Oh, wait a minute. That was Rock Band I just showed you. Sorry. That's coming up. Rewind. Guitar Hero 3. There you go. All 3 of them for Wii. 10 cents a piece, so 30 cents. It sold for $25, $33.81 all in. The next thing that sold, vintage slip. Pretty sure I got this. Yep, at an estate sale. You can tell. Smells like rose sachet. And yes, I did. I just sniffed that. That's okay. It is I paid, I know where I got it from the estate sale that I bought out 2 years ago, and would be a year ago this last May. So I said I paid a penny for it because I bought out the whole estate sale for $126 and some cents. And honestly, I don't even know that you can say I paid a penny for it. There was so much stuff, but we'll put a penny down for it. Shadow line, full slip, size 42, vintage, off-white, cream, ivory, stretch, lace, straps. Sold for $20.50. They are $27.82 all in. The next thing that sold was the Rock Band, which you already saw because I thought it was Guitar Hero because I don't know how to read. These 2 sold for $14.29. They are $20.79 all in. Do you notice that most people that sell games do free shipping? Does that make you want to do free shipping on your games because they're selling them for free shipping? Screw that. I don't pay shipping on anything. I don't have a problem selling stuff. Can you see all the games I have down there? have 2 or 3 or 4 games go out every day. So if you're afraid to sell something in a category because you see that everybody else has shipping on it, whatever. And I usually price mine about the same as they price theirs with the free ship. I do not have a problem selling stuff. So you guys either listen to yourselves, listen to other people, or figure it out for yourselves. Sooner or later, you'll figure it out for yourself what works best. But free shipping, to me, is not an option. And, you know, I totally get it. If you disagree with me, that is your prerogative. There are a lot of people that don't do, but there are more and more people who are no longer doing free shipping. I also do not do free returns. I also have 100% feedback and top rated concierge. Just saying. All right, what's sold next? These are really cute. I'm not going to open them up. They are hand embroidered flower tea towels, and there's 3 different set of 3 vintage hand embroidered antique carved flower sack dish towels. I paid $1.50 for those at an estate sale here recently, that I'm going to show you something else from here shortly. They are $16.86, and that's what they paid. They're $23.76 all in. The next thing is this vintage Heat Master Professional. Can you see that? Spring curling iron, 3/4 inch triple plated chrome. I paid 25 cents for that at an estate sale. They paid $10.54. They are $16.31 all in with shipping. The next thing, and this just cracked me up, buyer's note. Thanks for accepting my offer. Please pack so that it does not get crushed. A moment of silence. This is a Harley Davidson Gray 1903 to 2003 100th anniversary, the Ride Home t-shirt. How do you pack a t-shirt so that it doesn't get crushed? It's going in a poly mailer. I paid 25 cents for this. That is the front and that is the back. And I used the back graphic as my picture, my main picture on the listing. Anyway, I took an offer of $20 for that. They are $28.52 all in with shipping and tax. The next thing that sold was this. Yes, this came from the lady where I got all the crafting stuff. So it was, I put 10 cents down for it. ESPN NFL 2K5 Microsoft Xbox 2004 complete Terrell Owens cover. $8.50 plus shipping. They are $14.85 all in plus shipping. See that Xbox game? I am taping a video, so if you're coming in, you need to be quiet, please. I have company coming in. I can hear the door. The next thing that sold is the SpongeBob SquarePants movie Xbox game only, no manual. Can you see the head? This sold for $8.91 plus shipping. They are $15.91 all in. I have an intruder. Yay. We all have a little bit of a cold, and he's not doing too swell. What's up, buddy?
Out here because I would like some popcorn.
You would like some popcorn? If you're gonna cough, please cover your mouth. Well, I'll deal with that when I come inside, okay? Mm-hmm. All right, I love you. Popcorn, we need some popcorn. Gonna have to make some popcorn. All right, where was I? SpongeBob. That's how it is. By the way, that was my grandson Dren, if you don't already know, and he lives with me. And there are frequent interruptions, or I wouldn't call them interruptions. There are frequent pop-ins by him. So that's where that is. Next thing that sold is this vintage satin trim waffle weave beige acrylic blanket queen made in the USA. It's 90 by 96. Now, I kind of sold it for a little cheaper than I probably should be because I have like 8 of them. And I only have 2 listed right now, so I don't have a problem with that. I had it listed for right around $100, which is about what they go for. I took about an offer of $50 for this. They are $66.50 all in. This is used, guys. See that? Okay. So I paid, I think I paid $4 for it. I really didn't. That's the price they had on the blankets, but they ended up bundling everything. But, I mean, to be fair and everything, I'm going to just tell you that I paid $4. That's the price that they had on it at the estate sale, was $4. And I got 2 of them. The other one's kind of a blush pink color, and it's still there. Okay, where is this? Isn't it cute? Ah. This is the Starbucks Barista Bear 4-inch plush magnet from 2004. It's the 37th edition, Mrs. Claus Christmas. I paid about 5 cents for it. It sold for $8. They are $18 all in for shipping, so I'm assuming it must be going globally or to Canada because they paid $10 for shipping, so that's going international. Next thing, vintage 1977 Columbia Minerva Cruel Picture Kit 7850 by Erica Wilson. This is the Columbia dog from the Columbia movies, and it has all of the threads. I got a big box of these at an estate sale summer before last for $10. I literally got close to 150 of them. I am like pennies into that, like 5 cents. It sold for, wait for it. Okay, wait a minute. What do you guys think this sold for? Put your guess down in the video. Put your guess down in the comments. Tell me what you think this sold for. We'll come back to that. No, we won't, because if you're smart like me, you're running comps on it right now. So I'll just tell you. It sold for $75.79. They are $81.29 all in. Yeah, it's open. See that? Some of these do really well. Some of them don't. It doesn't matter if it's Bucilla. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter the brand. Some of the Bucilla brands are crap. They don't sell for more than 10 or 15 bucks. Some of them sell for $100. So if you get a whole box, if you have the opportunity to buy a whole box like I did for less than 20 bucks or whatever, it was dirt cheap. They wanted it gone. They were getting ready to do the auction. They were going to get more money from me by me offering them a bulk deal than they were going to get when they auctioned that room off that it was in. Anyway, so just get them, because I mean, in that lot was also a bunch of the smaller sized ones. Well, these ones sell too. That's Dimensions. This is Wearables. So, I mean, I don't have many left. This thing was stuffed. I have a whole drawer down here full of them. I probably, of the 150 of them, I think I probably have 20 or 30 of them. There's about 10 in there. I might have 25 left out of all of those, and they all got listed. Okay, so $75.79. They are $81.28 all in. The next thing that sold is this Logitech MK270 wireless keyboard mouse combo for $16.21. They are $30.29 all in. This was given to me when I can't remember if my son gave it to me when, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't pay anything for it. Well, I can leave it at that. Anyway, it went out for $30.29 all in. Next thing that sold, another pattern, McCall's. This sold for $11.10 plus shipping. They are $17.48 all in. And this one, I don't know why I didn't put it on here. I don't think it was used. This one's uncut. Something you want to put in your title. Cut or uncut if you're selling patterns. And not all patterns sell. You got to know, the ones that sell the best are Vogue. Anything Vogue you can find, you will sell, cut or uncut. There's your bolo. Next thing that sold. Dun, dun, dun. Samsonite, vintage 1960s Samsonite silhouette, ivy white, train, travel, makeup, case, and mirror. That's a lot of words in there. This has the little taggy tag. It has the insert, goes on top. It smells good in there. Honestly, it smells good in there. It's a little rough on the outside. I cleaned it up a little bit. I'm not all about that. Who knows what they're gonna do with it? They may be gonna paint it and do whatever. So that was on the 50% off sale. Also, it sold for $19.30. They are $35.55 all in with shipping. So there you have that. Then this lovely Sunbeam. Can you see that Art Deco? It's kind of hard to see. Art Deco design. I paid $2, $1.50. What do I got down here? 25 cents. Excuse me. At an estate sale just this last weekend. It has the cord, has the filter basket. I ran Lemmy Shine through it twice, cleaned it, scrubbed the inside of it with a SOS pad and got all the stuff off of it, polished it up with a towel. This is what I hate about these cords. Polished it up with a towel. I'm struggling here. And it's really hard to take pictures of shiny stuff like this. As you guys probably all know, this piece comes out. There's no chips. It's really if it was just me, I would have one of these. That's what I would use, but it's not. So there's more than one of us that drinks coffee. I paid 25 cents for that. I just bought it weekend before last. No, last weekend. It was on the 50% off sale. They were going, the comps were around 44, 45 bucks. Like I said, I raised my prices up 30%, right? So, this sold for $38.49 overnight. I listed it. I woke up in the morning and it was sold. And they are $59.80 all in on that. I feel like I missed something here. Did we talk about all of this stuff? We talked about that. Talked about that. Talked about all of that. We're almost done, you guys. All right. I have no clue where this thing is. This and where did my, oh yeah,